Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley, and in this video I just wanted to do a brief discussion sharing my experiences with shooting steel ammo through my AR-15. It's something that a lot of people ask about, and I might as well make a video on my experiences that I've had with it. Now, if you use the AK-47 or the SKS or any of those variants, you know that shooting steel through those types of platforms are no problem at all. Most AKs and AK variants, SKSs, they can eat steel, they can shoot steel like no problem. They're designed to do that. Now, a lot of people ask, is it okay to shoot steel through an AR-15? So it's kind of a double-edged sword type question thing, because a lot of people say no, you should only shoot brass through an AR-15, but the truth of the matter is, then why do so many companies make steel-cased AR-15 ammo? So, if you absolutely must, I would say it's better to shoot steel than not shoot at all. That's my opinion. So if you can only afford steel-cased ammo at the moment, and you don't want to save up or whatever the situation is, I would definitely go with steel-cased ammo over brass if I only had the money for steel. Now, if you absolutely must shoot steel out of your AR-15, I'm going to give you some tips to make sure you don't get any malfunctions or jams. Because a lot of people will notice that they'll take their AR-15s out with a bunch, they'll buy steel-cased ammo in bulk, and then they'll notice that their guns jam a lot. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple tips on what you can do with your AR-15 so that the gun does not jam often with steel-cased ammo. So it's really simple, actually. Brass ammo can be run through AR-15s with the gun fairly dry, but steel-cased ammo, all you have to do to run steel-cased ammo through an AR-15 is you have to lubricate the bolt carrier and bore very well before you shoot it. Whether you use grease or oil, it's up to you. But I guarantee you, if you lubricate your bore and your bolt carrier group, that if you lubricate it well, you will not have any malfunctions with steel-cased ammo. And that's literally the only thing that you have to do to run steel-cased ammo. So what I normally do is I always clean my gun anyways, and then I leave it dry. And then, say if I'm going to go shoot steel-cased ammo or whatever, I will lubricate the bolt and the bore very well before doing so. And then you'll notice that there's going to be a huge difference. You will not have any malfunctions if you lubricate the bore and the bolt carrier group. Now, other guns like the AKs, AK variants, SKSs, you can run all those guns without being very lubricated or wet. You can run them dry, and they will still operate fine. But the AR is a totally different type of platform, and for steel ammo, unfortunately, you have to run your guns really wet in order to make them function correctly, because AR-15s were originally designed to work with brass instead of steel. So, like I said, if you absolutely must use steel, if you can only afford steel, make sure you run your gun wet. And all that means is lubricate the bolt carrier, the group, lubricate it very well with grease or oil, and then lubricate the bore very well with grease or oil. Or as long as the bolt carrier group and the bore is lubricated well, you should have no problems running steel. I'm not going to get into the big debate on whether steel or brass, which one's better for your gun. In my opinion, I do believe steel will wear the components of your rifle out faster than brass, but it's not going to be so fast that you'll really notice it. And honestly, unless you're shooting 30,000 rounds through your gun or so, you're not going to notice it at all. So, the majority of us probably won't even get 30,000 rounds through our AR-15s. And if you have a cold hammer forged barrel in your AR-15, you don't even have to worry about the wear on your barrel. Like if you're just a weekend warrior or whatever you want to call it, you just shoot, you shoot every weekend or every month. I would not worry about running steel ammo through your gun. Like I said, if you shoot 1,000 rounds per month, maybe then I would start, warning you, letting you know that you should go to brass instead of steel. But if you shoot maybe 1,000 rounds per year, then I think you would be completely fine. Unless you run a lot of drills, training courses, etc. I think, steel ammo is okay. Obviously, if you can afford brass, go with brass. But if you can't, like I said, make sure you run your gun wet and lubricate the bolt carrier group and the bore very well so that it can actually feed and, work flawlessly with steel ammo. So that's just my little rant today, guys. Like, obviously, I know most of you probably do run brass, but I have gotten that question a lot, both from people I shoot with and just other people that have been asking me. And there's a reason people sell, steel case 223 and 5.56 because, you can buy it. You can use it in your AR-15. It's not the end of the world. And like I said, eventually your gun's going to wear out anyways. Shooting steel through your AR-15 might wear out a little faster, but unless you shoot a lot of ammo every weekend, you probably won't notice a big difference. Like I said, most people won't get up to that 30,000 round mark with their AR-15s unless they're taking a lot of classes and or they just shoot a lot. But that's just my opinion, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel. And I upload at least one new video a week. This last week, we've done like 6 new videos this last week. So anyways, we're about to hit the 1-year anniversary for this YouTube channel. So we are going to do something cool for that. So thanks for watching and have a great week.